Hey, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to Jungle Ruins 5. I think this is the conclusion to the series and we've got another long level. But as I said in part 1, this one is much more linear and I personally found it easier to figure stuff out. Okay, so just come straight down here. We're going to take a left. We've got some slopes as well. So I just hop straight over those. Continue through. Random spike trap. So that's not there to get in the way. I think it's just to throw you off. So just coming over to the left here just to grab some shotgun shells. Okay, and here we can go ahead and slide down. Just grab this. If you are sliding in the wrong place, you'll need to shimmy so that you can just either hit the flat bit or that slope. And here we go. We have made it safely to the ground floor. Now, as we explore, we'll see a lot of receptacles, so that's good. It's good to take a note of some of the things we'll be finding. So, Serpent Stones. If we continue round, we'll need a lizard stone there, a diamond-shaped stone. Just coming to here for a medpack. They do blend in very well. These small medpacks, healing herbs. We can see we'll need a skull. And just here we have some more shotgun shells. Okay, so the first item that is going to be picked up, so the only item we can find first, is the lizard stone, the green gem for the green receptacle. So that is actually right up on top of this column here. So this is actually really easy to get, and I didn't really think about that when I first played. How simple was that? So yeah, I was kind of thwarted there. So just go ahead and pick this up, and then we can come back and we can place it. Awesome stuff. So in we come. Do be careful. There is a long drop. You don't want to fall down. So we've got a load of jumps to do just here. You don't need to loop all the way around on these columns though. But I will do just because at the end there is a medpack to grab. But if you come all the way around, you actually loop back to the beginning. So you don't want to do that. There is a monkey bar to grab, but it is very tricky to grab. We're just coming up on that now, so you can just see it on the ceiling. But as I've said, I will just skip that for now and just come to the end to grab the medpack. So again, easy to just stroll straight past. There it is. Okay, and we are back at the beginning. So looping around again, this time grabbing the monkey bars. Okay, and just here, because as I've said, this is very tricky to grab, I do tend to save it just right here. Saves me doing all those slopes again. Oh, you see? Tough, very tough. There we go. Oh my goodness. That took forever. Okay. So once you are finally here, make your way to the end. So once you are at the end, you'll just need to let go and grab. Don't be fooled, because often she'll land straight on here, but not this time. For me, this is an exception, which I fell for a few times, and then I had to try and grab the monkey bars again. So that was kind of annoying. So now in this room, we will have a couple of, I think they are natives. They don't look like average tribesmen, but they take so many shots. You may as well use your shotgun. If you get close to the gate that's here, that will open. And be very careful of the flame. That will set you on fire. Ooh. Okay. Phew. Alrighty. So I can go to the right. I'll not go that way yet. But just here we can see the skull. So that's the next item we're going to go grab. So I'll need to come to the left. There's a few handholds that we can grab and shimmy along in order to get there. So this is kind of a tricky jump. So standing jump, you'll not make it. Running jump can overshoot you. So I recommend a save. Just because you won't necessarily know where it's going to land you. Ooh, very close. So if you can, try and take 3 steps back and go into a running jump. There we go. So just up to here and up to here. Shimmy around the corner. Press down to jump back. And we have this handhold here. So just go ahead and shimmy all the way to the right. And here we go. Awesome stuff. So we can go ahead and use this straight away. So I didn't come through this section before. I went the opposite way, but that column there is where we picked up the lizard stone. And here we go. This is where you should get your bearings now. Awesome. This gate is open, so let's come on in. So we have an empty pedestal on one side. That's kind of unusual. There is another empty pedestal just opposite the water area where I picked up the skull as well. So continuing on, I did just grab some shotgun shells as well. Nothing to the left, that's just a single tile space. That's not a passage. So enter here, then through to here, and do be careful because we have some spike traps. So the aim is we need to open that gate over there and pull the cage out. But these spikes are in the way. Also do be careful of this spike trap as well. So we do have another room ahead, just to the right. Firstly, just gonna jump these rocks. We can see a healing plant here, large medpack. And then I'm gonna jump a little bit higher, over to here. And we'll see we have this wheel we can turn. So that has opened up the gate so that we can move the cage. Firstly though, I will head into this room over here because we've got some enemies and they're going to be in the way. So I will just deal with those. Alrighty, so as you can see, they take so many shots. So yeah, you want to be careful around those. You don't have many weapons. So, I have forgotten to do something in this room. Okay, so to the left of the entrance, there's another wheel. Awesome, so that's removed the spikes so that we can pull that cage. So this trap in front of me, this is still active. You don't want to step on that tile at all. But now we can go ahead and pull out the cage. We're going to move it into that second room. So as I've said, do be very careful of this spike trap. Okay, so we do want this fully in the room, so we're at a bit of a predicament here because we can only pull this. We can't go around and push it because of that spike trap, so it's stuck here. But you'll just notice this wheel, so turn this. And that's opened this gate over here. You may or may not have spotted that as I was jumping around. So now we can leave and go around and then push the block further into the room. Okay, so the purpose for this was just so we could get the height to be able to jump down into here. Awesome stuff. So while I'm down here in the water, we can just locate this hidden passage. And inside is our third and final secret. Nice. Okay, so before leaving, we do want to pick up the main item that's here. We have another lizard stone. So we've not yet seen where to place this though. And I will just have a quick save in case I mess something up. So as I enter the passage, there will be two enemies. I'm going to ignore them though, because if you've noticed, they do take a lot of bullets. And I just can't be bothered with them. So I just running jump to here. I'm surprised they did not get me. But if they do, you can afford to take the damage. It's all fine. You will not be taking much damage at all in this level. I'm surprised that, you know, I'm still at full health. There is nothing that's going to really do damage to you. So it's all good. So for the sake of time, I can't be bothered with them. We'll ignore them. So very carefully also jump into this gap. That can be a tricky jump. Okay, and we're back where we pushed the cage. So now we've got two important items from here we can leave. And as we exit out, we will have another enemy. There he is. But once you cross this second fence, he cannot see you. He's lost. Awesome stuff. So we can see now there is an item here on this pedestal. There is a Raptor Key. And now it's showing us something else. So that was the empty pedestal that I mentioned earlier on. There is now a Serpent Stone on there. So let's go around and grab that as well. Where am I? I always go the wrong way. Okay, here we go. So the three important items we should have on us would be a Lizard Stone, Raptor Key, and a Serpent Stone. So I'm going to use the Lizard Stone first. We will have to use the monkey bar section again. I don't remember if I've already said we will be using that a few times. So yeah, I'm sorry. Cool beans. So continue. And again, up we come. Okay, so out here, this time we're coming to the right, the right-hand side. So just climbing up to this ledge just for a Medpack that's up here. And continue down. And here is where we're using the Lizard Stone. I'm forgetting the names of everything. Between serpents and lizards. Alrighty, so to the right there should be an enemy. He didn't spawn for me last time, which is kind of weird. No, again, he seems to not be there, but we do need to pick up an item here. So he should already be here, and then a second guy will spawn once you pick up this second Raptor Key. But it turns out one spawned straight away after picking this up, and then the other guy just kind of was like, oh yeah. And then he joined in when this guy was dead. Oh, there we go, there they are. Messed up my jumps a bit there, but I'm all good. I only got hit once. So once you have the Raptor Key, continue up this way. Do be careful of the drop. We can just drop down here and go around to grab this large Medpack, healing plant. And then continue straight up. This is the highest level. So as we come on through, we'll see a receptacle. This is for the Serpent Stone that we have. And that's opened this door here, so let's head on in. And we can see we have another maze. So this was not one of my favourite parts of the game. I kind of enjoyed it, but it takes away from Tomb Raider, in my opinion. Still kind of fun though. So I went the wrong way. So there's a lot of moving the blocks out of the way to clear a path. So I'm just going to move this statue twice. And then that opens up that pathway. So it is pretty straightforward. It's not too long-winded in this area. So these blocks are a little complicated. So by the end result we need to have moved the left block on its own here out of the way so I can head that way. So to do that, so these three together come over here, just pull this middle one out. Difficult to know when I've actually grabbed them as well. Alright, now we turn back. Next, go ahead and push this one in. And then we can reach this passage that has the spikes here. Run all the way around and we can pull the other one that's there as close to the wall as we can. So it doesn't need to be right up to the wall, just one place will do it. And then just push this one in. Alrighty, and next I need to move this one all the way over to here so it's out of the way. So I will need to go around and just push it once. So they're side by side. Then pull it out as far as you can. Lara, you are getting yourself into a predicament. Oh, thank goodness. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, ideally, it should be in this space, just diagonal of me in front. And then you'll have to loop back around to get it into this passage. I will have to push it up this way. So, yeah, usually it would be here. She got carried away there. But you have to keep looping around, and then you'll have to put it here. It's all gone wrong. So let me move this one now. And you'd have to loop back around anyway. And then you would have a clear path. But I do just need to move this one now. And then just push it down. Alright, and everything should look like this. Oop. So now we can enter this way. So we can see a moving flame that we've activated. So this is tough because you can't really see where you're standing all the way over in this corner. So once the flame has gone to that corner, just rush around here. We've got another statue here blocking the path. So again, easy peasy, just move it towards the spikes to make a clear path. So this way, firstly you come to this side. We've got another flame to dodge, but we need to move the statue out of the way. So pull this out twice, because then we can create a gap to hop into to safety from the flame. Okay, now loop around. Okay, so we have some more blocks as well to get out of our path. Okay, coming back, we're just going to give this one more push into the corner. And this one, just pull it twice, and then we can loop around and we've already got a clear path. And here we go, we have reached the end and we have a third Raptor Key. Alrighty, so now we are done. Let's have a save just in case. So now we need to unblock the path that we kind of blocked up to be able to come this way. So we are just kind of undoing everything. Okay, this one can be pretty tough to get out of. Whoa, okay. Yeah, it's very difficult to see where you're standing just there. Okay, so to get out of here, pull this one back twice. And then push this one. Awesome stuff, and then we've pretty much got a clear path out of here. Nice, it is complete. So now let's explore a little more up here. What else do we have? So we have this abomination. This looks a bit messed up. So this is where we're going to place the Raptor Keys though. So we can see we will need a fourth. And coming around here, we have another Serpent Stone. This was not on the pedestal before doing the maze puzzle. And we can see picking that up has turned off a flame that was right there. So now we can go ahead and place this straight away. So there we go, easy path straight down to the bottom. Who beans, that's opened this door. Okay, and we want to just jump straight on down. So there is a lot of climbing to do. There's no item pickups. Only once you get to the end, we will have the fourth Raptor Key. So there won't be much for me to explain here. It's pretty much jump here, jump there, pretty self-explanatory. So of course we see in here we have this wheel. So turn this, and we don't really see where that is. But we've been shown that the spikes have depleted. So you want to do that before climbing up there, otherwise you will have to come all the way back down. So now we can begin our climb. So straight up to here. Most of this I will just rush through, as I've said, because it's just go here, go there. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, hop over these and then just grab in the air to get into the gap. And this is not so straightforward. So climb this column on this side. You want to be facing east, and then hop back and grab. And then shimmy left. Okay, and we can see here this is where the spikes have been deactivated. So you can let go here. I recommend that you don't, simply because it is way easier just to shimmy all the way around the corner. Lara will not grab this shimmy ledge again. And you want to hop over to this tile. It is also good just to keep saving, especially when you've got rooms like this where you just got to do a lot of jumping and climbing. So grab this and shimmy all the way until you can pull up. Okay, and from here we're heading over to here. So running jump over this gap, grab the edge, do not pull up. And you've also seen we have a boulder to dodge as well. So just on this tile, pull up, and then drop down again. There we go. So for here, stand at the edge, and the best way down is just to press the roll button. So time the jump, and then roll again instantly to get off that tile as fast as you can. So now we can grab these handholds in the wall here. So hop straight on up. And we have another boulder to dodge. So this second tile is fine. It's the third tile along that's going to activate the boulder. Awesome stuff, let's continue. So we can see we have a burner. We'll have to grab the edge of the tile, and you can pull up in the very corner without getting burnt. Okay, a bit of a tricky jump here. You have to time the spikes. Nice. Easy jump to here. And then again, another tricky jump. We have flames and spikes to time our way through. Awesome. So another burner, be careful here. But from here, we're going to turn around. And then we have a bunch of slopes, so get ready to jump. Awesome. And now we have block puzzles. So at the furthest end is the first block we can push, so we need to remove some of the spikes in order to be able to push some of the blocks. So this is the only one we can move first. So we can see the odd tiles. So we're going to push this onto that odd tile. So the best way I find to do this, the way I find safest, is to just let go and shimmy past the block, the statue. Okay, and that's removed the spikes at the very end over there. So now we can push this statue onto the odd tile here. Okay, so now these spikes here have been deactivated. We can move this block. Okay, now these last set of spikes over here have been deactivated. We will need this block over here again. We've got quite a way to push this one now. Awesome stuff, and after all of that, you can see the spike trap over there has now gone down, so we can head over that way. Okay, so we have more spikes to try and get past. Okay, so again, you'll want to do the roll. Oh, maybe not. My bad. I knew somewhere along here it wasn't the roll, it was just the forward button. So I guess this is the forward button, and then straight into a roll. And then here, do the roll. Beautiful. Okay. So just that one was the forward button and not a roll. Okay, so now we can head over to these handholds here. And then drop down, shimmy along. So hop on up and then crouch into this gap. Grab the ladder. Okay, and then hang from the edge. You can jump up, continue along. Okay, and then just grab these monkey bars. And on the other side of the railings here, this fencing, that's where I began the level. So there is a burner coming up. Whenever there's a burner with monkey bars, I always try and stick to the wall because then I can see whereabouts I am, where I'm lined up to. Oh, I shouldn't have gone, but I did, and I stopped. I think I'm okay though. Yeah, I kind of started to go a bit too soon just there. But we're fine, we're okay, and we have made it to the end. And we have the 4th Raptor Key. So now we have all 4 of those, we can go back up and place them. So here we go, that's the fencing I pointed out on the monkey bars. Okay, heading to the slope room, we again need to use the monkey bars, but this time for the final time. Finally, there we go. Oh my goodness, that took quite a few attempts. So remember to grab once you've let go. Up the ladder. We are close, very close to finishing off the level. Okay, taking a right. Through here, straight across this room. Okay, and now let's place all 4 Raptor keys. Okay, so that door on the ground floor has opened. So we can now head straight back down. Yes, we are going down after working our way back up. Okay, so just come straight on in.
This is where we must say goodbye. Good luck. And farewell.
Hey, I like the look of this.
So, you finally caught me. I guess this is the end.
Okie dokie, there we go. The Lizard Queen has finally been defeated. I'm not really sure how that happened. It's like she'd rather self-destruct than let herself be captured. Fair game to her. But that seems to me like a big conclusion to the Jungle Ruins series. I have loved this series. Jungle is actually one of my favourite themes, so that's probably why. And each has been quite different. Definitely enjoyed all of them. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.